Hey everyone, Ronan back. Today we're checking out a new episode of Trigun Stampede. And today we're doing episode 6. I guess the only thoughts I really have are just I'm looking forward to seeing if we're going to see another Gung-Ho gun, if they ever get to introduce themselves as the Gung-Ho guns, or if we're just kind of sidelining that little detail about the group, or if we're going to be making any progress towards Wolfwood outing himself, or however it unravels to the group that he's one of them, basically, because they're already developing like a good friendship so far, though they did kind of have like a difference of views in that last episode between Vash and Wolfwood. Vash just wants to save everybody, and Wolfwood is a bit more of like a realist, I guess, and when people are too far gone, he just kind of knows where to draw the line, I guess. But I guess like one thing to think about is for him to even have that, he has to have like a level of him that is actually inherently good. Like, even though he's part of that group, he doesn't really strike me as like a villain per se. He just happens to do some dirty work every now and then. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump on into this, guys. Feel free to check out my Patreon. We will have the full reactions over there, available at the dollar tier. So if you want to check those out, there's that. And we've already started on our Samurai Champloo reactions as well, so feel free to check that out too. So we'll go ahead and jump on in. Are we looking into the past here? Oh, shit. Man, he got lit up pretty good there. So yeah, he does have to rely on this healing serum, but at the same time, he's got to be a bad mofo to take all those bullets and not die right away, right? But he's otherwise human, right? Yeah, he should be good at like shooting his guns and stuff, and that usually is what sets him apart from others. Is his fighting capability, but he's ultimately a human, right? I don't think that's ever really been explained, at least through the media that I've consumed. The song's growing on me too. This isn't like the typical anime like intro. It's usually like, really high energy stuff, but this is like really chill vibes. I'm gonna have to download this song at some point. They're not talking. So I wonder if we're going to be splitting the group up, or if there's going to be something that's going to happen that's going to keep us together. And then like Wolfwood's capacity in this group, like what is his goal? Is it just to keep an eye on Vash so that they always know where he's at? Or, because I mean, they clearly found him regardless. Oh wow, so if we're looking at that, we're to think that the parts that would normally be ocean, regular ocean, it's actually just the sand. Who's this guy? Oh, shit. Is he another one like Wolfwood? Because he's got like cross-shaped weapons. Oh, oh my god. This is sick. Vash's choreography when he gets into like little bouts like that are like really unique, just the way they show it. Well, he is a new character for me, I think. Oh wow, we're looking at some 2D animation. Wow, this is a really cool change of animation style. It's interesting that it's not like completely like a silent film, because we get like a little bit, like, yeah, we got the music and that's typical, but there's a little bit of sound too. There's just not any actual dialogue. And then something happens. Yeah, you're not gonna shoot Vash anyway. So they didn't jump on the ship. What's that next to them? Oh, both sides. Oh, is this like a gang? I guess this is gonna answer my question on whether Wolfwood is just a human. Trippy. It's alright, he's got some built-in trauma growing up. Jeez, all the blood stains on the table. Oh. Holy. Oh my god. That was gnarly. Is that Legato? It's Legato. Oh yeah, and they're clearly a big growth difference there. Jeez. Oh, they already did something to him. Jeez, what a introduction for Legato. Jeez. Oh, without meds, so he's like an upgraded version of Wolfwood. Jeez, the animation looks so good. There you go. Oh, here comes Legato to really mess things up. Oof. Uh-oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's gonna stop the ship. Wow, this is turning into a really complicated situation. Well, Legato's always been an orchestrator of chaos. You're gonna cut us off there? Wow, what a setup. Wow, so we got Legato. I think in regards to his abilities, they at least like showed his abilities at a greater range. Because like before, it was just kind of like he just controlled people, and that was kind of the extent of I think what he could do. But then he also has like, I wonder if they're going to incorporate the explanation of the arm situation. I'll only explain that much just in case there are people that are not familiar with the original series, so I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, as far as like his character design, I do kind of miss like the skull and like the spikes on his shoulder being a little bit more being bigger, just being a bit more pronounced. It's like a little more subtle on his character design here, and I think I kind of prefer the other way, I will say. So I believe that'd be like my only criticism of him right now. I just really dig his old costume. but he's already shown himself to be like really formidable. And I think they've also shown Wolfwood to be a bit more formidable too, just because he can take those kind of hits. I mean, yeah, he has to have the help of that serum, but at the same time, he was able to take a beating, being crushed up against walls and stuff like that, and being able to survive it. He may not be in the best shape, but he could still like handle it. So he's a bit more than just a human. So it's interesting that I brought up that question and in the beginning, and here they are with the answer. What a setup, though. That was a really complicated situation. You know, Legato setting everything up, usually setting things up like that in order to make Vash have to figure out what he's got to do. But here it was kind of a bit more focused on Wolfwood to challenge him to see what he would do. So they're kind of like forcing him to kill, basically. Even though Wolfwood kind of, he'll do it, but he doesn't prefer to necessarily. He just uses that as just like the easy way out, I guess. And then it's, it's good that he's around Vash, because Vash kind of thinks the exact opposite way. He'll go the hard way and like try to save everybody and stuff like that. So he couldn't have asked for a better person to be with him. But now he's in this whole situation against this whole gang, and the easy thing to do would be just to blast them all, just to get them out of the way, and then deal with his friend. I don't see his friend surviving this, or the gang. I think we're gonna go the easy way out on this. That's my prediction. But Bash will do what he can, because he's kind of the wild card in this situation all of a sudden. Or maybe Legato's the wild card in this situation. I don't know. We got wild cards everywhere, to be honest. Everyone, who knows what's gonna happen. But the show's doing a good job at making all these situations really interesting and more intricate, and just expanding on abilities a little bit. While I often say that people keep getting upgrades and stuff like that, Legato hasn't shown enough for me to fully say he's been upgraded, but just kind of expanded upon. So he's kind of like Pain from Naruto. He's got like this telekinesis kind of situation where he can just move things. I don't know if it's with his mind or because of his hand. We've just seen him, so we don't know his origin story quite yet and where he gets his abilities from. But I'm sure we will get some kind of explanation on that. It's interesting. This showed enough of a story on Wolfwood to really kind of go back and paint the picture a little bit more on the effect of knives on the population on this planet, and to see that things were already underway, for a long time. And then interesting to see Wolfwood be a kid, and then over the course of a few months just grow into an adult, basically. So it may take moments for me to realize that, when we're talking to Wolfwood, we are talking to a kid, basically, right? That could be part of the reason why we don't have Millie, because then maybe there would have been kind of like a weird thing there, because her and Wolfwood kind of get together. But if Wolfwood is essentially a child in a man's body, that might be a little weird. These new origin stories and expansions on characters, like, I really dig everything so far. This was a great episode and really cool, like, choreography, the fights and everything. Good stuff. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing how this concludes. That's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you next time.